Tinson Holman's induction into the Junior Achievement Prince Edward Island Business Hall of Fame demonstrates to our young entrepreneurs that personal and professional success are always a result of hard work and determination. Tonight we proudly pay tribute to this distinguished gentleman and his outstanding example of Prince Edward Island business accomplishment. Robert T. Holman's father emigrated from his native Devon, England, to St. John, New Brunswick in 1819, and by the time Robert was born, his father was involved in shipping and had also opened a store in that Atlantic port city. Several relatives emigrated over the next few years and provided a large family network. Robert T. Holman was born on March 13, 1833, in St. John, New Brunswick, and when still only in his youth, his father suffered business reversals and young Robert Holman was forced to leave school at age 13. He clerked in a mercantile house for a few months and in a law office. In 1848, he moved to Boston in pursuit of employment, and he stayed there for only 2 years. In 1851, he came to Charlottetown with his brother Samuel and set up a store. Within 1 year, his brother Samuel was killed in an accident. Robert closed the business and joined another brother, James, in St. Eleanor's. These brothers saw more business potential in Summerside, so they moved there in 1855. This partnership dissolved the following year with heavy debts, and with assistance from his brother, Robert took sole responsibility for the Summerside business. The timing of this decision was fortunate for young Robert T. Holman, for Summerside would prosper in the shipbuilding boom of the 1860s. By 1864, Robert Holman had constructed a large brick warehouse, and in 1867 he was able to purchase a wharf and a shipbuilding site. The main line of the Prince Edward Island Railway was run through his property in 1872, and Holman's Wharf became an important transfer point for agricultural goods shipped abroad. Robert Holman's increased business necessitated additional property, and in 1875, a 4-story building, the biggest in the province at that time, was constructed to accommodate both retail and wholesale operations. A short involvement in the hotel and tourist resort business was not a success, so Robert concentrated more on land acquisition along the Summerside waterfront and the purchase of vessels. He acquired some 9 vessels, of which 2 were used in the transatlantic trade. In 1883, Robert Holman became one of the first merchants to export lobsters, a profitable business maneuver. While Robert Holman was founder of the Summerside Progress and Prince County Register in 1866, his main concerns were mercantile, and his few public activities were connected with business and entrepreneurship. He was a director of the Summerside Bank from 1870 to 1880. In 1896, he became a shareholder in the newly incorporated Summerside Electric Company Limited, and in 1900, he served as a counselor in the newly founded Summerside Board of Trade. R.T. Holman was a merchant who stood apart from the social life of his small community and who apparently neither sought nor gained political favors. He was a fiercely independent man. He was also a man who possessed unorthodox religious beliefs. He was born into a Baptist family, but his father had a doctrinal disagreement with a clergyman, so they left the church in 1835. He abandoned organized religion in favor of free thought, and he even brought speakers to Summerside to preach humanism. In his obituary, contained in the Charlottetown Guardian, it was recorded, he was not, in the ordinary acception of the word, a religious man, but it did applaud his philanthropic activities. Robert T. Holman and his wife Ellen were married on 27 July 1864. They had 10 children. R.T. Holman died in Summerside on December 11, 1906. That he succeeded as a merchant is a testament to his individualism. He was acknowledged as the island's leading businessman during his lifetime, and his skills in wholesale and retail merchandising was successfully distributed among his family, who succeeded him in the management of his firm, T Holman Company Limited. Robert T. Holman's commitment and genuine care for his business, name, and character, and for those who worked for and with him, affected those who were fortunate to be in his employ. Tonight, we proudly induct Robert Tinson Holman into the Junior Achievement Prince Edward Island Business Hall of Fame, a recognition of his professional success and an example of his entrepreneurial determination and longevity. Ladies and gentlemen, our newest inductee, Robert Tinson Holman.